One of the biggest weeks in politics just ended, with thousands roaring for former President Donald Trump. But after the cheers died down, the parties didn't stop. Some of the VIPs dined here, noshing on pricey hors d'oeuvres and entrees prepared by celebrity chef Paul Bartolotta.
Everybody likes the relationship between smoked salmon and caviar, so we're just going to put a little bit on top of each one. Oh, we probably charge a little over $25 for these canapes.
Bartolotta is one of the top chefs in Milwaukee, even appearing on this year's season of Top Chef as a guest judge.
Local legend, chef, restaurateur, Paul Bartolotta. Oh, hi!
Hey!
Chef Bartolotta has venues all over the city.
Today alone, I think we have 7 events.
Hosting events including this brunch attended by one of Trump's senior advisors. According to campaign spending reports compiled by OpenSecrets.org, the Democratic Party spent $54,000 on a Bartolotta event at their 2020 convention, held at the Bartolotta-catered Discovery World. A group of environmentalist conservative groups hosted an event there during this year's convention. The ticket started at $5,000 for 2 and only went up from there. Chef Bartolotta invited Inside Edition into his kitchen.
So I can't speak to whether the big boys, whether or not it would be a president or a speaker or things like this or any of the other people. I would never speculate on that. But there are some important lobby groups and there are some important people in our community that are extremely well known that are coming through, and we're excited about that. There has been a few people who have been through Milwaukee before who reached out to us and said, you know, I'm bringing in some people, whether they're lobbyists or people just here socially entertaining, have reached out, friends that have said, hey, Paul, you know, I'm coming in. Could you do something special? I'm entertaining so-and-so, and here's what I'd like you to set aside for us.
Then the chef gave us an inside look at some of the high-ticket items politicians, lobbyists, and dignitaries might be ordering. There were scallops.
This one is a little carpaccio of sliced sea scallop. We're going to put just a little bit of sea salt on that. We have a light vinaigrette. We're going to add about $90 for that caviar. One little bitty garnish that needed. Just a little bit of chive to finish it all off at the end.
Foie gras.
A light sear on the foie gras. You want to keep it nice and rosé on the inside, just barely cooking it. We lightly toast our brioche in whatever foie gras fat we end up with, and we accumulate that. We don't waste anything. About $28 we serve in the restaurant here.
And imported fish.
Dover sole. Fresh Dover sole imported from Holland. Now we're using a upstate Wisconsin butter, but we also use a Vermont butter and a French butter. Let that butter turn a little golden brown, and we're just gonna baste this sole with that butter, and you can just smell it turning nice and golden brown. This is $62 on our menu.
And those bottles of wine, they've been set aside for VIPs, ranging from $400 to $2,400 a bottle.
These are some of the wines that clients have already called ahead and pre-reserved.
At the end of the day, Chef Bartolotta says he just wants to make a good impression.
Our goal is for anybody who hasn't been here, we want them to leave as raving fans about what a great city Milwaukee is.
This is Inside Edition.